Hey, this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. How everyone doing? How is everyone doing today? I'm going to do a little CD update today. I've gotten quite a few things in the last few months, so a couple of them I did show on the metal tag I did a few weeks ago, but I'm going to talk about one anyway. So we've got 10 new CDs I got, and I guess I'm buying a little too many, but I enjoy it. I don't care. Anyway, as long as my bills are paid. So anyway, we're going to start off, I guess, a little, like I said, a couple I did all talk about in the metal tag, but there's a lot of them I didn't talk about yet. There's a couple, mostly in the different genres. And the first one I'm going to talk about, I'll put my glasses on, is one that's not a metal one, but it's one artist I really do like a lot. And it's got this one. I got it pretty good, pretty cheap, so I always liked his songwriting. I always liked his music, and that's John Fogerty. Blue Moon Swamp. Always a great guitar player. He's a great songwriter from when he's at CCR. I have a couple best ofs by CCR. I need to get actually their actual discography, but this one I know some songs from because I have a live album by him, Hot Rod Heart. It's a great song. There's really great songs on it, the whole thing, because it's really a fun album. Like it's not a heavy album. It's it's John Fogerty, but he's a great songwriter. Blue Boy, 110 in the Shade, Rattlesnake Highway, Walking in the Hurricane, Swamp River Days, Blue Moon Nights, Bad Bad Boy. It's a good one. I like this one. So that's one of the pickups I got. John Fogerty. All right, now we go into the metal realm. And the next two are the ones I did talk about in the metal tag. And the first one was from 2016. It's Brainstorm, Scary Creatures. Really underrated German power metal band. Really like this. So I got quite a few of their albums. I got others that I don't have, but this one was good. The riffs were really good in this, and The World to See, How Much Can You Take, We Are, Scary Creatures, Twisted Ways, Caressed by the Blackness. It's a really good heavy album. If you've never heard of Brainstorm, check out some of their back catalog. It's really an excellent band. Andy B. Frank is the singer and the guitar player, which slips my mind at the moment. Been in the band forever. Maybe look, if I'm going to do this, I'm looking to do it the right way. Let me get the guitar player's name. And Tristan Blenfield. And there's Milan Lanier. So they're the guitar players of the band, at least on this album. One of them is like, I always forget which one it is because of their names. I butchered their names. Sorry about that, but Brainstorm, really underrated power metal band, so definitely check them out. And the next 4 albums were actually I got into because Hammerheart Metal Reviews, who loves black metal, and got me into some of these bands here. And like I said, not really a big black metal fan, because I don't have too much except for Immortal, who I really do like a lot. And that reminds me, one thing, hold on. That reminds me. Aha. I forgot about that. Good thing I remembered that. Anyway, sorry guys. That's one of the ones on here. So I actually have 11 on here. I thought I had 11. One was this one I got. I finally got the what album is this for this one? I believe this is the third album from Immortal. And for some reason, it's got a different cover, so it's maybe you can see better in the light. Battles in the North. I don't know why mine looks like this. This is not the cover when I ordered it. This is not what it looked like, but it is Immortal, and the album is there. I can see them with the crazy poses. But and this was so hard to read. You can't even, unless you're like you just read it like that. I'm looking at this, and I listened to this at night in a room here, and it wasn't the best lighting in here. I had to really look to see what the songs were, and again, I got it this way that's tilted. So anyway, great songs though. Great album. Battles in the North, and Storm Gates, The Mist. Moonrise Fields of Sorrow. Thrown by Black Storms. I love that. And the last song. Blast Shark, Mighty Ravenark. It's pretty much, I know they've played that one. I've heard that one live a few times and their stuff. But yeah, Immortal, one of the black metal bands I like. And again, suggested by Metal Heart. Hammerheart Metal Reviews. I always say that wrong. Sorry, dude, if you're watching this. But the other the other 4 I have now is by 3 by the same band because of him, and I really appreciate it because and that's Enslaved. So here's the first one I got with Issa, which I talked about this in the metal tag. And again, it's so hard to read these. This was so good. Lunar Force. Bounded by Allegiance was so great. I love that song. Violent Dawning. Return to Yggdrasil. I'm not even going to say these words. It's terrible at pronouncing them, so I'm sorry. But this one, like I said, was more like a lot of classic rock feel to it with black metal vocals. I really like this one. This one's like, I don't know how people rank this either way, but I really like this one. But anyway, that was one I got. Another one was probably, of the three I got, this is probably my favorite one. And that's Enslaved. Amia, Oxima, Ethica, Odini. I probably said that wrong. This one was my favorite one of all of them. Of the three I got. Really heavy. Really excellent music. I'm not even going to try to say the words, so some of these are hard. Singular, Night Sight, Lightning. Some of them are The Beacon. Really good song. I'm not going to, because I don't know the album all that well to know all the songs about it, but as a whole, the album is really good, and it's probably my favorite one of the ones, like three I got. So since I like that one so much, I bought one of the early ones, which was Bloodhelm. And anyway, all these three albums are so different from each other, from the same band. They really do such a good job of just changing it with it. Even this black metal and this with the Viking metal in there. This one again, I'm not even gonna butcher the names, but again, I just listened to it, but it's a lot heavier, a lot more black metalish and Viking metalish in this style. But I like them all. I thought they were really good because they're all different. So I'm really looking forward to exploring their catalog. So there you go. There's another one. Another one I got is one that everyone talks about in the black metal realm, and I tell you, I don't know why people call it it's a classic, and that's Dissection, Storm of Light Spain. Let's see the back cover. This one actually I didn't know was a 2-disc version. It's got the regular version, and it's got alternate mix from 1995, and it's also got some unreleased demos from 94, and Where Dead Angels Lie, MCD remastered original mixes. So a lot of good stuff on it. A double disc. I didn't know that. It's really good. Classic for a reason. Now I know why. And it's got an awesome cover. I mean, the songs are great. And like I said, I just got it, so I don't say what my favorites are because they really are. I mean, although Knight's Blood was excellent, and Soul Reaper, it's the whole thing was good. I know it's a classic now. I know black metal's not for everyone. It's not really. It took me a while to get to some. I know there's a lot of it. Like I said, just some of it has to catch my ear. So, but yeah, and then here's another one I got in the beginnings of black metal. And this one, and believe it or not, it's a regular album. I have some regular albums, but I'm not like the early stuff. I like to get it, but they're really expensive. Like they're like $20-$25 a piece for the early stuff. But I did get this one from Bathory, Bloodfire Death, which people would say is probably one of their top ones. And it's definitely that for a reason. I do have their two best of the Jubileum 1 and 2. I got those like 20-something years ago, 30-something years ago. I don't know why I never got their albums. I just never did. I have a couple of newer ones, but we're newish ones because he's been gone a long time now. But this one definitely is a classic for a reason. The cover's great. A Fine Day to Die, The Golden Walls of Heaven, Painful Death, Holocaust. Not a very nice song, but title, but you know. For All Those Who Died. Bloodfire Death, another classic epic song. Yeah, Bathory, great band. Absolutely great album. I have to try to get their earlier stuff if I can find it on CD because things are all, there was all about the vinyl now. It's hard to find the CD. They're cheap now. That's getting it hard to find sometimes. Now, the next two are by a band suggested by one of my viewers, Bloody Mary. He suggested this band, and I just listened to a couple songs on their albums. They have a few albums, I made 5 or 6 or a couple EPs, and I just fell in love with it. And I bought 2, and I never do that. I did that with Enslaved. I did it with this band. This band is called Luna. Doom metal band, female vocals, and I'm not one who has a lot of stuff with female vocals. I mean, I have like Heart and like Lita Ford and Dora Pesh with the Warlock, things like that. But what do you call it? Arch Enemy, but that's totally the kind of vocals. This is great vocals. I mean, the girl that sings on this, her name is Cyan Greenway. Oh my God, she is fantastic. There she is right there with the band. And it's just doom metal with female vocals, and she does a fantastic job. This album's it's amazing. It floored me how good this one was. So I was so, I mean, Trapped and Bound, Dance of Deceit, Hunt, Hypnotized is absolutely a fantastic. Violet Hour, Lake of Fire, it's such a great album. I don't know what is about this band because it was so good I got another one. And this was their 2015. I think this is their might be their first one or second one. This was the other one. It's not I like the first one. This one, other one, a little better, but this one's still just as good. Excellent band, Living East in the Ancient Land, Song of the Sun, Circle of Stone, Higher. I love the band, and it's so good. I just bought another one. That's coming. I found them because they're hard to find too. So they were like a lot of money. But I found this one on I found another one Discogs, and so I got another one. So if I'm buying 3 albums by a band, they got to be something with something that I like. So anyway, and the last one I got was actually a newer one. It came out a few months ago because this lot wasn't I get last year. This was one that everyone talked about how good it was and how Return to Form, and it was Blind Guardian, the God Machine. And they sure as hell weren't wrong. It was a fantastic album. Actually, I was so happy that they went back to kind of their roots. I mean, they kind of went back and forth a little bit with the catalog, but this one, absolutely awesome. Deliver Us from Evil, Damnation, Violet Shadows, Architects of Doom, Let It Be No More, Blood of the Elves, and Destiny. This is definitely Return to Form for Blind Guardian. So happy I got this one. So anyway, that's my quick little CD update. So anyway, what stuff did you guys get that was new or even old? See, these are mostly old CDs. A lot of them I got. But what'd you get? Because if it's new to you, it's new. Anyway, tell me what you think and tell me in the comments. And if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe. And until next time, keep rock and metal alive. Bye, guys.